What's going on, family? I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my pillow like normal, per usual. Oh, goodness. Sit on my little pillow here. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I just want to say hi to everybody. Let me make sure. Y'all, let me make sure my Wi-Fi is off on my phone. Don't want any issues. Don't want any issues. Let me welcome everybody to the well, let me take this off for just a second, just so I can say hi to everybody before I put this back up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your girl, Samantha Lee. And tonight, guys, we have a great show tonight. I'm excited to see everybody here. Let me go ahead and say hi to everyone. What's up, Rich? He said he's hardly on here. Well, why? Well, why for? Happy New Year, everybody. Jason. Okay, I'm gonna answer that question for you, Jason. What's up, Jason? What's up, Lanaya? Hey, Pam. Y'all say what's up to Pam. Jason, I see Colton. I see Tavares, of course. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, sir. Reflecting Trees Rock Band. Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Y'all know who it is. It's your girl, Samantha Lee, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys tonight. As somebody stated in the chat before, we made it to 350,000. Oh, what's up? Okay. So I'm very excited. Once we get over this whole YouTube trying to shadow ban me or whatnot, we gonna be lit on this daggone live. You feel me? We gonna have thousands and thousands and thousands of people on. That's what we're gonna have. Okay, we're gonna speak that into existence. We're gonna have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20,000 people on here. So that's what we're working towards. But anyway, y'all, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for everybody that's been rocking with me during this time frame. What I'm also going to do, and I might just shout out on Instagram. I might do a Instagram little impromptu saying, come on over to the live. But I might just keep it intimate. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me see. I'm going to put my banner back up to support the show. As you guys know, I was demonetized. Unfortunately, I was demonetized in November 20th or something like that. Around November 20th, the week of Thanksgiving. Y'all, the enemy was busy. And so from there, I have not gotten paid from YouTube. So I do appreciate any, the Cash Apps. We definitely work hard on the channel to, I really do work very hard to bring you guys good content and to really, take time out of my day to make sure that you guys, when I do shorts or when I do certain things, that I'm really coming to you guys with the best that I can come up with. Okay. So that's that. So if you guys can, hit it. But yes. It's terrible. It's tough, and when you're going through this whole, demonetization, you go through a period of being shadow banned, which is why, if you notice, our attendance has not been what it used to be. That's because, we kind of go through a punishment. So, it's all good, y'all. We gonna rebound from this thing. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. The enemy can't stop what God is doing. I've learned the lesson. And now we just gonna keep rocking and rolling. I understand. Well, I pray I understand why. And now that I understand the why, it's time to build. It's time to build the ark, like I said last week, because rain's coming, right? And so we're gonna just continue to build. But it's really great to see everybody. Thank you guys for being so awesome. But yes, I am consistent. I try to be as consistent as possible despite not getting paid, because this means a lot to me. I know that I'm not doing this. This is bigger than just me. This is a movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing is a movement. And I read somebody, y'all, the other week, y'all, just so y'all know how crazy people be. I did a post. Y'all might have seen it. It was what is it? The 5 ways women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. I did that post, and somebody, I ain't gonna mention who, because I actually don't remember who, but it was a female. And she was like, I'm gonna unfollow her because she's full of shit and this, that, and the third. And I was like, what about that wasn't facts? Like that be my thing, is like, what about that was like, oh, she full of it? Like, I listened to it again, and I'm like, there's nothing about this that didn't, like, it wasn't like it. I could see if people were like, oh, she'll pick me. She talking about, eating his boogers every day. Like something wild like that, But I'm talking about like stuff that actually happens. Okay, we're not gonna act like I think the first one I said, I forgot what the first one I said. It was 5 of them. They were good, man. They were really good. I think the first one was like, oh, taking a man for granted. Second one was like not effective communication, like acting like a man can read your mind and he can't. It was what was the other one? Taking a man for granted. Those were the 2 main ones. Anyway, long story short, I was like, I gotta play the clip again because I just need to hear it. Thank you, Ryan. Cash App started early. Thank you guys so much again. I appreciate anything you guys can do. I understand people, we going through a season, but I do appreciate y'all just sewing into me. It means a lot to me. Thank you. During this season, we're gonna get back up at the end of February. I can get or reapply for monetization, and we'll go back on the trail, on the hunt. So we just gonna do what we do. And let's make sure you guys hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It's very importante. It's very muy importante. Why, Sam? Why? Because this gets us out there, and even though we kind of being in a situation, but with the you of tube, we gonna still get out here. We gonna still be active. Your girl's still been consistent. I mean, this happened November 20th. It's January 3rd. Your girl's still at it. So Sam gonna be consistent regardless. The rain gonna come. Sam gonna keep building this daggone arc. We gonna keep building this game changer nation. And I believe the rain's gonna come. Anywho, let me go back to my little video. It was because I know I had it last week. I need to make sure I saw, where was it? Okay, wait. That's it, I think. Okay, so the 5 ways women lose a good man, how you can avoid it, right? So the first one was, number 1, taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in him and what he does for you. Number 2 was not communicating well or effectively, like expecting a man to read your mind and getting mad when he can't. The third one was being dismissive about how you make your man feel, or become defensive when you're being held accountable for your actions, i.e. what she did. Number 4, being self-consumed and unwilling to compromise, being so hyper-focused on your laundry list of needs, desires, wants, that you neglect the needs of the man that you got in your life. Okay. Y'all, what about that? Number 5, allowing your unaddressed trauma and insecurity make it hard for that man to enjoy his life and pursue his purpose in peace. Now, y'all, first of all, shout out to that post. That post hit a milli on I hit 1 million on Instagram and almost hit 1 million on TikTok. So shout out to that thing right there. But here's the thing. If it resonates so deeply with people, if that is men's experience, why do we spend so much time arguing it? Oh, that's a pick me. No, how is that a pick me when guys are literally saying that that's what they're experiencing? You feel me? Like, it's like, hold on. If it is that, then why does it resonate with so many men? They're all lying. Everybody's saying that they're dealing with this and they're not. So when she wrote that, I was like, dang, hateration. Dang, hateration. What about that's a lie? I was like, that's wild to me. I am going to do another video just to make it fair and even. Y'all know I like to do both. 5 ways men lose a good woman. That's my next one. Okay, so buckle your seatbelts for that one. Okay, because your girl gonna go there as well. But I try to be balanced. Y'all know that. But when I saw that, I was like, come on, Mary J. Blige hateration. Yes. I'm like, bro, what? What about like communication or getting defensive or jealousy and insecurity? What about like being focused on your own stuff, being selfish? Like, how is that like making that up? Like, that's normal, everyday people deal with that. Like, I could honestly say, I could probably say a lot of the same things for men that it is for women. I could probably say that there are men that take a good woman for granted, right? I could say that. I could say that they may not communicate effectively. I could say all those things. I just feel like if we want people to be held accountable, we have to be willing to be held accountable. Like, I can't say I want men to be held accountable and I'm not willing to hold myself accountable. You feel me? That's why this stuff sometimes it bothers me, because it's like, oh, how she's full of is she lying? She this, she that. How? How, Sway? How? How? That stuff sounds very normal to me. Anyway, y'all, that's besides the point. Okay, we didn't come here to do that. I came here to tell you guys about a video that I saw on the internet space, and I thought it would be good for us to talk about today. Okay, so what's up, Sierra? Thank you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So we're gonna get into it. Let me go ahead and find this video. We're gonna play it and we're gonna talk about it. So this is the one. Hold on.
Quick story time. So
Okay, so he's gonna do a quick story time. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger. So guys, this is the meat of the message. Let's get into it. Come on, Rodney. Rather with the let's get into it. We gonna get into it. I don't know this clip 100%. I know parts of it. But we're gonna play it and we're gonna talk about it. All right. So let's go.
lady that I had dealings with, or was dating, whatever you want to categorize it as, was coming over to the crib, right? And so I was feeling a little hungry. So I asked her.
Here's my thing though. Why couldn't he have done this video at home? Why couldn't he have done this at home? Like, why you gotta be driving? Because you are clearly driving and doing this video. You see what I'm saying? Like, this must have happened not today. So, like, do you have to risk this life? Like, is the story worth telling to the degree that your life is worth it? I just feel like y'all like what? Like, I mean, but anyway, I just had to say that. I don't think, in my personal perspective, you could have waited until you got home, sir, or you could have waited until you parked. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I don't think the story, but anyway, sorry, y'all. I apologize in advance, my good people. Your girl is reacting to this. Your girl is reacting to this as we're watching. So this is what this is. This is what this is. Okay, here we go.
I was like, hey, can you grab me food? I'm hungry and I don't want to leave the crib. She said, oh, sure. If you pay for it, I'll pick it up. So then I asked, wait, do I have to pay for it in order for you to...
Hold on, y'all. And also, is he wearing under eye? Is he wearing under... Hold on. Is he wearing the under eye stuff? Is he wearing under eye stuff? Oh Lord. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm picking out things and I shouldn't. But okay, so we clear up where we are now. All right. He basically Rapid, stop. Rapid. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to get through this. Okay. You running that too, Michael, right? I'm like, wait, hold up. What you doing? What you doing? Okay. So anyway, okay. So that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. But he's saying girls they dating. She on her way to the house, and he's like, hey, can you stop and buy me some food? She's like, only if you pay for it. And so this is where we are now. Okay, so let's go.
Bring me food? She said yes, because if I pay for it, it puts me in my masculine energy. Wait, so we've been dating for a little while and you can't bring me food? $20? Unless I pay for it? And to me, don't get it wrong, I was not mad at all. She still came over. I went and got my own food and everything. But it did make me look at her different. Because to me, that's a character flaw. Because if you only have the capacity to do something for me under the condition that it's reciprocated or that like I pay for it, that means it's not genuine, it's not in your heart. And to me, that doesn't work because I'm the opposite. I hold those doors for you on those dates because it's in my heart. I pay for everything when you're with me because it's on my heart. I book your plane ticket because it's in my heart. I am not one to keep score. And so if you can't bring somebody that you've been talking to, dating, a $20 meal because that puts you in your masculine, major red flag. And then I posted about it on my Instagram story and one.
Ooh, y'all. There's a lot happening here. I have a lot of questions. Would you like me to hold my questions to the end, or would you like me to talk about it now? Because he's saying he was dating this girl. She on the way over to his house. She's driving. Whoop, whoop. Right? Whoop, whoop. She driving. And he said, listen, I'm hungry. Can you stop and get me something to eat? I want to eat. And it like for me, I'd be saying, can you stop and get me some Chick-fil-A? Oh, y'all want me to stop? Okay, well, okay, fine. I'll stop. I'll hold him. I'm just saying where we are now, but I'm gonna shut up. I just gave you a little boop. She's saying that she's gonna okay, y'all. Okay, fine, I'll wait.
Young lady was like, well, I would have done the same thing if we're not exclusive. Exclusive? Baby, we're talking about a $20 meal. I didn't ask you to go to the grocery store, cook, fill out my refrigerator. I asked if you could bring me food. Because we ain't got to be exclusive for me to pay for your nails, huh? We ain't got to be exclusive for me to hold all of these doors and bring you flowers. But we got to be exclusive for you to bring me a $20 meal. It's sad, man. And I think that's why we have the dating problems and trouble we have now.
Y'all, I'm going to turn it back because I'm sorry I interrupted before. I apologize. We're going to start from here. For those who just joined us, let's go back.
It's me and my masculine energy. Wait, so we've been dating for a little while and you can't bring me food? $20? Unless I pay for it? And to me, don't get it wrong, I was not mad at all. She still came over. I went and got my own food and everything. But it did make me look at her different. Because to me, that's a character flaw. Because if you only have the capacity to do something for me under the condition that it's reciprocated or that like I pay for it, that means it's not genuine, it's not in your heart. And to me, that doesn't work because I'm the opposite. I hold those doors for you on those dates because it's in my heart. I pay for everything when you're with me because it's on my heart. I book your plane ticket because it's in my heart. I am not one to keep score. And so if you can't bring somebody that you've been talking to, dating, a $20 meal because that puts you in your masculine, major red flag. And then I posted about it on my Instagram story, and one young lady was like, well, I would have done the same.
Y'all, here's my issue. If you weren't that mad, why are you creating a TikTok video, an Instagram video, and you're posting it in your story? Like you were that mad. Let's not play like you weren't that mad. Because we're watching it now. But go ahead.
Thing if we're not exclusive. Exclusive? Baby, we're talking about a $20 meal. I didn't ask you to go to the grocery store, cook, fill out my refrigerator. I asked if you could bring me food. Because we ain't got to be exclusive for me to pay for your nails, huh? We ain't got to be exclusive for me to hold all of these doors and bring you flowers. But we got to be exclusive for you to bring me a $20 meal. It's sad, man. And I think that's why we have the dating problems and trouble we have now, because nobody is moving just genuinely. Everybody is keeping score. And this attitude that, like, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z if he's not doing this for me or she's not doing this for me. And unfortunately, I just don't move like that. I've never have. If you are hungry and I have it, you are fed. Simple. Whether I like you or not. Now, if I like you, it's a bonus. But it's in my heart to be this way. But I would love to hear y'all thoughts on this situation. Ladies, is she justified? Is she right? Fellas, what y'all think?
Is he wearing colored fingernails? All right, y'all. What are your thoughts? Because y'all want me to hold my thoughts, but what are your thoughts so far? Was she justified or not? Was she justified to not pay for the meal? Was she right? If she was right, put 1 in the chat. If she was wrong, put number 2 in the chat. Number 1, if she was right. Number 2, if she was wrong. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna read the answers that I see so far. Y'all can keep writing the answers if you see it, but we have a lot of ones, which means that she was. Wait, number 1 was she was wrong, right? It's 2. Oh Lord. And then Gordon says so we've seen a lot of ones. I see 1. I see yes, maybe 1. Need more info. Michael says 2. Thing is, he asked. Rich is like, just pay the meal. 2. He should have known better. 2. Depends on length of time. Was the dude's experience, she was wrong, all the girls gonna say 1. No, it doesn't look like the girls are saying 1 here. It's looking like they're saying 2. Doesn't understand female nature. If he did, he would not be mad. I agree with that. I don't think he understands. My here, there's a lot of things that y'all we have to get into. No, number 1, you are hurt. This bothered you. You don't create Instagram content, YouTube and TikTok content about this particular situation if it did not bother you. And I can understand that you may feel like, okay, well, I do all of this for you. I pay for things. I'm paying for your nails. I'm paying for flights, which to me, that didn't sound true. I don't believe you paid for a flight. You're going to have to show me a receipt. I don't believe you paid for it. Because she's driving over to your place from where? The hotel? You know, unless y'all went on vacation. But even with that being said, you going on vacation, you vacationing women, paying for their nails, paying for all these different things, and y'all ain't together, you ain't ready to be exclusive yet? I mean, you doing a lot for a woman that ain't yours. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I that's all I'm saying. I feel like you doing all that. I just think that that's a lot for a woman. I would not tell my brother. I would not tell my brother to spend that much money on any woman he is not taking seriously. Period. End of story. Unless he just had the money and he wanted to blow it. Do not spend, first of all, the time. Time is money you can't get back. It's a resource you cannot get back. So you're not going to spend that kind of time or that kind of money with a woman that ain't yours. Period. Period. What are we talking about? No, you're not going to do that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I personally think I could see if he was like, go to Nobu and pick me up 7 orders, right? I could see if he was saying something wild, like, an expensive place where it's $30 orders and he just asking for like 4 different meals and it's a lot of money. But if the man is paying for what he's saying paying for, in my perspective and opinion, personally, I'm gonna pick up the food. I'm being honest, y'all. We talking like that. You paying for my nails ain't cheap. You're paying for my hair. You paying for we going on trips. I can pick up a $20 meal. That's not masculine. That's being a teammate. That's a helpmate. That's a reciprocal relationship. I disagree with that, with the rhetoric, oh, well, you need to pay for everything. I'm not like that. In any situation I've ever been in, it's never been, I don't pay for nothing. I pay for something. I end up paying for something. That's with any relationship I've ever been in my life. I can pay for a dinner. I can pay for, we going out and we going to a meal. Oh, well, you've always got it. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the meal. We seeing each other like that. I'm going to invest. That's just me, because I want to show that I'm invested. I want to show that I'm invested too, that you're not the only person that can put out their money. That's just how I am. That's just what I've done. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's what I've done. I don't think it's that for a man to ask you to pick up like a Chick-fil-A meal. Like, that ain't no big deal. That's not a big deal. She could have picked up the food. How is it in your masculine when y'all are not defined? She's saying it's not masculine once we together. Once we have an understanding, a relationship, that's when it becomes not masculine. So that's my issue. It's like, don't say it's masculine to pay for a man's food when it's not masculine when y'all together. Well, we ain't together, so I'm paying for your fast food meal. That sounds like a lie. That sounds like that ain't the truth. Because if it's masculine in one scenario, it's masculine in the other. The situation or the status or the title of what I am to you doesn't change whether it's a masculine behavior or a feminine behavior. So to me, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't. And again, Shelly says he probably asks her all the time. I have no idea. I have no idea what the situation is. Obviously, there needs to be more context. He was real upset about this. So upset that he said, while I'm driving, this story cannot wait. I'm going to be driving with my under eye, whatever on my eyes, with my under eye stuff. I'm going to be driving, and the world needs to know that this is a problem. We need to talk about this. This cannot wait. My life is worth me getting this story out. Forget all of y'all. I personally believe, yeah, Jordan, there's a lot of holes in the story. I don't know. There's some context here that we cannot piece together. But in my perspective, based upon what he's saying happened, where she's coming over to his place, it's giving there was Cookie Monster exchanged. I don't know if y'all agree or disagree. If the Cookie Monster's exchanged, she's feeling like, girl, get him the daggone Chick-fil-A. Get him the daggone Chick-fil-A. I don't see what the big deal is. He ain't asking you to go to Hibachi. That's my thing. So it brings about other questions because that's my perspective. Thank you, Bowman. Thank you, Bowman. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. People hitting the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry I be caught up in the show and I'm not, whatever, but I want to say thank you guys for sewing into me. I appreciate it. Well, Shelly, look, Rapid saying, listen, if he's not treating her right, maybe that's why she said no. I agree with that. But if a man's not treating me right, I'm not going over to his place either. Like if a man not doing right by me, we're not going on trips. I'm not going on vacation in an intimate space with you. I'm not going over your house. If you treat me bad, it's done with. Especially this is not my man. This is a guy I'm just seeing right now. So in my perspective, I think she was trying to set a boundary. I just think the boundary, I don't like the boundary. I think to me the boundary was pointless. That's my whole thing. You can get him a $20 meal from Chick-fil-A. Sloan said this. Hold on. So Papa Sloan has this to say. And let me remove this from the thing. He says, if you throw down 5 or 10 grand on a woman, you will find out everything you will need to know. They tell on themselves with that kind of scratch, good and bad. So what behavior are you looking for, Sloan, in this situation? When you decide you're going to throw down 5 or 10 grand on a woman, what are you looking for in this behavior? Pam said, do you have a friend that can test me? Pam says, look, you got a friend that can test me. She said the baby daycare killing me. Y'all, this is pure comedy. I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny. Oh, what? I'm sorry, Pam. You hit me when that was so funny. She said, can somebody come test me? Oh, y'all, that's comedy. That is comedy. She said, can somebody, y'all, let me show you the comment, because that comment is priceless, y'all. That should be, can somebody come test me? Because my baby didn't care too much. Oh, Lord. That is the comment of the hour, y'all. So said, okay, Sloan. Back to what you were saying. Um, I what? So how she is it managing the spending? Is she managing the spending? That's what I like. Is that if you're looking? So Sloan, are you looking for how they're managing the spending? You said Sloan will F all the women in the world if he could. I don't know if he want to pay that kind of money for every woman in the world. That's 5 or 10 grand. It's not. I guess he's trying to see how they react to getting that much money. That's the test. The test is Shelly. He gonna give you 5 grand. What you gonna do for that? Will bands make you dance? Is the question. Will bands make you dance? Bands. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a joke. I'm sorry. The question is, will the bands make you dance, baby girl? No, but I'm just saying. My point in all of this, because we don't went left and right. The man, I personally don't think it's a big deal at all for a man to, like, I don't think that that's a big deal at all for somebody to be able to buy a $20 meal. Like, that's not a big deal at all. I think that that's, that was pride, that was ego. I think that that's, get the man the meal. He already doing, if he's paying for nails and he's paying for trips and he's paying for all this, you can't get him a $20 meal. That makes you look ungrateful, in my opinion. I think it showing that you're willing to invest. I don't care if the man has a lot of money, showing that you're willing to invest, just like he's willing to invest, I think means a lot, because if he has money is not the biggest. That's not, to him, spending money on you may not be a big deal. Some men, no matter how much money they have, it is. Some, they don't. Okay. And so if it was me, right, you test, it's money, right? I'm like, money is a big deal for me. So if I spend it, I'm showing investment. Like, if I'm spending money on you, or I'm gonna, pay for a meal, whatever, I'm not gonna make a big deal about a meal. It's a if you want to be in a relationship, you got to do relationship thing. Like, you got to be willing to give investment. I think that's me personally. I'm a pay for the meal. I just don't like the way he went about it. That's my thing. My whole thing is the reaction. I'm sorry, Sloan. Sloan says that he tests the reaction and he plays like a plot. Y'all on the internet wild today. Sloan said, look, yes, I test the reaction and I play possum. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We need to just get a visual. We need to get a visual. That's what we need. We need a visual here. Sloan says he plays possum. He gives. Ew, that's so ugly. Y'all, I'm sorry. He gives the money. But here's the thing. He plays this character. He plays this character here. Just so you have a visual that is worthy of being visualized, he plays this character here. A possum. I have too much fun with this stuff. I tell you what. He said, I play possum. Ah. Okay. Okay, sorry, y'all. And so because he plays possum, meaning he just want to see what she do. If I give you 5 grand, 10 grand right now, how you gonna react? I'm gonna act grateful. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna act grateful as heck. You ain't gonna give me 5 to 10 grand. I ain't gonna act grateful. That's a lot of money. But I'm sure there's probably women. Now, Sloan, when you've tested somebody, has anyone failed the test? When you gave them that much money, did they say, this is, I could do better? Like, have you ever gotten that reaction? Like, where they weren't happy or appreciative? Excuse me. Pam says she's gonna send everything. I received that. I'm sorry, Sloan. Hold on. Who you sent it? Like, well, hold on. Yes, Sloan, I did get the Cash App. My bad, I didn't get it. Thank you, Sloan. Y'all, Sloan live all the way live tonight, y'all. We living our life tonight. Y'all, we gonna give Sloan a big clap. We gonna give Sloan a big clap. He done hit the Cash App. He done hit the 5 grand and the 10. And he plays possum on him. That's it. That's it. Papa Sloan. But yeah, Sloan, I got it. Thank you, Sloan. I appreciate you, sir. Always. Thank you so much. Always supporting the show. Always supporting the show. To respond to that, he said women don't have to pay for anything. They should bring peace and respect. I think, Sloan, for me, when it comes to you specifically, I feel like would you allow a woman to pay for you? Would that mean anything to you if she did? Like, if she offered to pay? Yeah, my thing was late. Yes. I just think that's my thing is, well, Sloan, what's going on with you, sir? Go ahead, Papa Sloan. Y'all better clap for Papa Sloan. I don't care where y'all at in the world. Y'all better clap for that man. Supporting the show. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Here's my thing, you guys. When you're testing someone's reaction with money, I don't know. I mean, if she's not appreciative, do you let her go? Does she keep the change? What happens, Sloan, if you give her the 3 to 5 grand, or excuse me, 5 to 10 grand, and she doesn't react well? Does she keep the money, or do you say, give me that money back? Like, if she doesn't react right, this is the money. Give it back to me. You failed the test. You do not get this. You do not collect $5,000. You do not get to ride this ride. It's over with, sister. How do you handle a situation like that? How do you handle that? Because if someone doesn't know how to respond to that, and y'all, we are so off topic, but I just wonder how that goes. You gave me a big clap. Thank you, Sloan. But I'm just wondering, for real, Sloan, if someone doesn't respond the way you want them to respond with money, what do you do? Do you let them keep the money? Do you take it away? Do they never hear from you again? What do you do with that? That's all I'm saying. But again, for example, if Sloan is giving me, let's just say it's Sloan, and let's say this guy is giving that much money in the situation, right? Let's just say this guy is giving her 5 grand. Her going to get let's say the guy gave her $500, which with his nails, with her nails, and going on trips, let's just say, okay, so let's just say my nails all together is like 150. Let's just say that. 150, 175, tip, whatever. Let's just say that's my nails. Let's say my hair is 65. Let's say my a trip, let's say round trip is like 300. So with all that, 300, 450, and then 60. So that's a little over $500. And then he's paying for all the meals. So he's probably at maybe $2,000 on her. Is that really hard? Is that unreasonable for a woman to say, is it unreasonable for him to ask her? Based upon y'all's perspectives tonight, is it unreasonable to ask her for the food? What do y'all think about that? Okay. Because yeah, do I like the way he went about it? No. But do you see why he's upset about it? Do you see his perspective on it? That's what I really want to know. Oh, so you never took it back, Sloan? So if they didn't react well, you just let them keep the $5 to $10,000? Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Ryan, as well. Hitting the cash up. Thank you, sir. That's what I'm saying, Adam. That's what I'm saying as well. And they never hear from you again. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all got a cough. I'm going to the doctor on what's it called? Going to the doctor on Friday. I don't know why. This season, y'all, I have gotten a cold so many different times. But to your point, how is Sloan going to get it back anyway? Yeah, I don't know how you get it back. I don't know. Pam said you would hear for her every day. Sloan, if you was dealing with Pam said you would hear from her every day. How you doing, Sloan? What's going on, Sloan? You okay, Sloan? You ate good, Sloan? I don't know why. Y'all, I don't know why I've been getting sick like this. I'm getting this cough and stuff. But my whole point in perspective is, okay, so you said he really shouldn't have to ask her to do anything. She's supposed to do certain things anyway if he's doing his part. I agree, K-Dawn. I agree with that. I think that a man absolutely, like, if a man is doing his part and he's showing up and he's pursuing you, again, do I agree with him paying for all these things and you don't have no intentions of wifing her up or being in a relationship with her? Okay, she gave you her version of an ultimatum. Well, I ain't gonna get you. You may be getting everything else from me, but I'm not gonna get you a Big Mac and some French fries because I'm not your girlfriend. That might have been her way of setting up the okie doke. Like, look, what we doing? We going on trips. You paying for my nails. You paying for my hair. What we doing? Are you my man or not? I'm coming over to your house. Whatever. I'm not about to buy you no food because I just think in this particular situation, you are allowing yourself to get finessed in quite a way. I don't think that you should put that kind of money into a woman you don't want to be in a relationship with. I'm just saying. If you don't see it, I don't understand that. That part, you kind of set yourself up for the okie doke because you don't put all this money into a woman and time into a woman. And now the one time you ask her to do something, you've now tested her character in an area that obviously matters to you. And she is not going to reciprocate because in her mind, taking out her money. She's like, you already getting everything else. I'm not going to give you a $20 Big Mac. I'm not going to get you 3 meals from McDonald's. I'm not about to do that. Mm-mm. So to me, I think that it's wrong that she didn't pay, number one. But I also think as a learning lesson, it's like, why put so much into someone that you obviously cared about that you're not willing to be exclusive with, that you don't want to be in a relationship with? And then make it about, well, so I got to be in a relationship with you for you to go get me a big bag? No. I think you need to be in a relationship with a woman if you're putting that much time, energy, and money into her. That's my perspective. If you're going to give her all that, you might as well be with her. I'm not going to, as a man, if I was a man, and if I'm not a man, but if I was, I'm not about to do all that for a woman that ain't mine. That period, end of story. You got to be mine, 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 mine. If I'm putting money into you, you mine. When I'm putting that, not money like, I'm not just saying a meal. I'm saying, like, if I'm paying for all of that, your hair, your nails, every time we go out to eat, trips, you with me, period. Shelly, men absolutely think like that. Men don't, y'all, there's so many men on the live. If you putting that kind of money into a woman, does that not have to be your girl? I don't know many men that's just gonna give. I mean, of course there are some men, but in their mind, if I'm giving you that kind of money, I'm invested in you looking good for another man. Oh, absolutely not. I can see getting your nails done one time. That's cute. I can see even getting your hair done one time. That's cute. I can see a trip. If you already going out there and you want to bring a woman that, look good and y'all got that energy and you ain't got to start over with somebody else. And it's like, we already know what it is. Let me fly her out with me. Okay. I received that. But if we talking about we going on trips, plural, I'm paying for your nails more than one time. I'm paying for all these things, multiple. No, you need to define that. You're wasting money, bro. For what? That's expensive. What are we doing? I don't care how much money you make. Come on, y'all. Don't be out here just doing all that. I think Roger, to me, let's say I'm a millionaire. Let's just say that. Because this is Roger's question. Wow. Well, Sloan, I'm not gonna put that comment up because you put a whole name on it. Sloan said he dropped a lot of money on her and it was a big L. It happens. I look her up. He said, look her up. I took a chance because I liked her, but it was a big mistake. Wow. Dang. I'm sorry, Sloan. That's a lot of money to lose. Antoine says this in regards to what I was saying. He says it's not unreasonable. His point is, if they are in a relationship and seeing each other, should not have been an issue to begin with. Wait, hold on. If my perspective in this truly is, if you're gonna put that kind of, that's a second takeaway here. If you're gonna put that kind of money, time, energy into a woman, there needs to, I would assume you this is somebody you want to be with. And based on how hurt he is by what she did, it sounds like he did want something with her. But I probably would have locked that down before I started putting money into the situation the way he says he was. Now, of course, that's what he's saying. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he's saying. But yeah, that y'all, that's that. I think it brings up other questions in this situation. Another question was that should men always do you think that men should always pay for dates? Do you think that men should always pay for dates? That's what I want to know. Let's talk about that, because that's something that we talk about a lot. We see that a lot. Oh, he should date, do you think that men should always pay for dates? Oh, yeah. So that's the question. Do you think that men should always pay for dates? And I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about that. Yeah, Lanai, we made quite a jump there. While you guys are answering, Mia says this in the chat. She says used to be dating, couple marriage. She said I was seeing this young lady. What does that even mean? Girl, that means he was dating her, but he didn't call it dating her. It was a classic situationship. Undefined. He put a lot of money into someone that was not willing to put money into him unless he was her man. Which my thing is, if you gonna draw a line in the sand, sis, it should have been a little while before that. Not, my line in the sand is I'm not gonna buy you no McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. My line in the sand should have been something different. Like, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I don't know what else. But it shouldn't have been the Big Mac. That's my whole thing. It should have been the Big Mac. Should have been something else. I don't think that's that big of a deal. I have and will pay for somebody's food. That is not a big deal for me. Even if we're not in a relationship, I would pay for somebody's meal. That's not a big deal. That's not like, I think, and I believe in reciprocation. I do believe in that. Most of the time, the men that I've chosen to date, they pay most of the time. Yes, but I will pay, or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I feel like it should be reciprocated. I don't think it should just go one way, unless that's just what the situation is. Booker Brown says he has no problem paying for the date. I get that. Some people are saying, listen, look, they're saying whoever initiated the date should pay for the date. So if a woman asks you out, she should pay for the date. Now, how often does that even happen, y'all? Like, does that happen frequently where a woman pays for the date, or like asks you out and she pays? Like, is that like known, or is that not common at all? Yes, who we as men decide to take out is up to us. I believe in coffee dates. I do. I'm sorry, y'all, for you guys watching the replay. Michael says who we as men decide to take out is up to us. Bring a coffee date back. Yes, unless they've been together for a while. She offers a pay. Jason says that society thinks men should always pay for the dates. My answer is that maybe the first date, definitely, but down the line, like a year later, At some point, the woman should pay occasionally. Lanai says that the woman's treating the man, then she messed that up, I think. Typo. Marie says yes for the right one. Nikolai says he will always pay. I feel like if he asks you out, I feel like he should pay. Rapid says a real man pays for the dinner. Is a give and take. Antoine says you tell him. Pam, it's a give and take. Friendship and partnership, it shouldn't be an issue. Rapid said some strong words. He said a man ain't gonna let no woman pay, but a boy will let her pay. He said a man ain't gonna let no woman pay for no meal. Period. That's what Rapid says. Slow wants to let us know that he's had some losses in his testing, but he's had a lot of wins. More wins than losses, which is why the test of giving a woman $5,000 to $10,000 to see how she reacts is still in effect today, ladies. It's still in effect. It's still an active, proven method of figuring out a woman's true intentions. Shelly says, it depends on the relationship. I don't mind Dutch. Yeah. You know what, y'all? I'll be honest with you with this whole dating culture thing. I'm gonna tell myself, I've been very vigilant, y'all, because I see guys are afraid of being finessed and things like that. If I feel like there's not a vibe, I'm gonna tell you straight up before you put any money into me, before we even get out there, I'm gonna save you the time. I'm gonna save you the money. We get on a phone call, we text a little bit. I don't like your vibe. We ain't going. Because I don't want you to feel like you wasted your money or your time. So I've been very vigilant doing some groundwork before, because then it's like, okay, if I don't feel like we are aligned, or I don't feel like we get along, or we don't have a good conversation on the phone, that may not amount to a good conversation in person. So I save you the time, the energy, and the money. You ain't gonna say I wasted your time, your energy, no money. I try to make it, so no one feels like they lost out on anything. Because I understand wasting resources, or feeling like you wasting resources. I understand wasting time. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I don't want to waste nobody's resources. So as soon as I feel that inclination that this ain't gonna work out, or I'm not that interested, I say no to it. Because listen, y'all, I'm cool. I don't need to go on no date. I'll make my own food or buy my own food. I'm not gonna, like, right now with everybody playing defense, I don't even want to get into that ringamarole of like, oh, Sam, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm cool. We don't even have to go. I don't even want to. We good. Thank you. Thank you. And that doesn't even mean they're bad people or bad guys or anything like that. It's just, I'm trying to be even more sensitive to the culture today. That's something that I've adapted to. Exactly. Create says, yes, if they're not a vibe at the restaurant, pay for my meal, or at least offer to. I don't want him to feel like I came for a free meal. I love that. And I think I might even steal that. I think it might be just, I don't know. If I'm going on the date, if I'm going out to the restaurant, I like you. I'm interested. On some level, I'm interested. We're not going to make it there if I'm not interested. Because I feel like time is of the essence. Like I don't know how much time I have on this planet. And I don't know how much time you have on this planet. So I'm not even going to play that game. Made me think about something. It just kind of. Wow, that's amazing, Rapid. He says his parents got married when they were 22. Now he's 63. So again, y'all, I think we got a lot of answers, but at the end of the day, it's mostly people are saying, there's some people saying yes, men should always pay, and then there's some that's like it can go both ways. I think it depends on what you value, what you are raised by, things of that nature. So I think that that's just what that is. Sloan, why am I different? Sloan, like, Sam, you different. I know I am different. I'm very different. I'm different. Good, bad, and ugly. I'm different, but yeah. Yeah. But y'all, with that conclusion of that situation, that conversation, I want to talk about another thing. I got another message that was actually emailed to me. So if you guys have email questions, just so you guys know, you guys can email me and I will read it out anonymously and answer it here. So this is one of those questions. I got it not too long ago. Ooh, sorry, y'all. It is over here. Why does it feel like I cannot find it? Let me go over here. It's on my other one. All right. All right. Here's the conversation. I am with a female and I love her. She has been pretty much living with me for the last 2 months. She moved a lot of her stuff into my place. She also pays to live with her sister, but is never there. I asked her to move in with me, but she says that her sister needs her help with the rent. But her sister clearly is splurging on things, is married with a whole husband, and has a teenage daughter. I made it clear to my partner what I see. She agreed, but said nothing when I pointed it out. It feels off to me. What do you recommend I should do? I'm going to say this one again. I am with a female and I love her. She has been pretty much living with me for 2 months now. She moved all of her stuff into my place. She also moved a lot of her stuff into my place. She also pays to live with her sister, but is never there. I asked her to move in with me, but she says her sister needs her help with the rent. But her sister clearly is splurging on things, is married with a husband and a teenage daughter. I made it clear to my partner what I see. She agreed, but said nothing when I pointed it out. It feels off to me. What do you recommend I should do? So, y'all, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm going to allow you guys to respond, and then I'm going to respond. What do you think I should do? Excuse me. Nikolai said she married. Duck. Jay says the Sam's so cute when she pull out that water bottle. I gotta listen with this cold. I gotta hydrate. Gotta keep it going. But thank you. Don't live with a girlfriend, Travis says. Leave time and resources, my man. Don't waste time on it. Leave them both on the side of the road. Y'all harsh. Golly. Y'all hard. So y'all ask her, do she want to live with her sister since she paying over there? I actually don't mind that answer. That's a good answer. I like that answer. Oh, I see some flirting in the chat. Okay. I'm gonna respond to ST in a second. Okay. I think for me, you guys, in my personal perspective, I'm not gonna ask. I don't think he should leave her, but I think at the end of the day, that's for her to figure out with her sister. If she's not ready to move in, she's not ready to move in. I don't think that you force somebody, or I don't even know how long y'all have been together. He's saying for the last 2 months she's been moving a lot of her stuff in. That's not giving me a lot of context how long y'all been together. Have y'all been together for 2 months, 2 years, 2 seconds? I just need to know how long it's been, number one. Because at the end of the day, if it's only been for a short, brief amount of time, I don't think she should move in with you right away. I would let it play. I would let the song play. Like, I would just let it happen. That's her money that she's using to pay for another place. Why is that? Why? I don't see why it's such a big deal if she's always with you and she's not, like, she's back and forth, but she's mostly with you. Like, I don't see what is the issue. She's paying for a spot and you want her to pay for your spot. Are you saying that, like, listen, she basically lived with me and she paying for another spot, she need to be paying for my spot? Is that what the problem is? We should be splitting my rent since you here. Is that me paying for this spot? You always here, using my water, my electricity, my power. I just want to know. That's what it sounds like to me, MGH, STYL. It sounds like you might want her to chip in. Oh, Rolling with Punch says men want certainty too. Don't get it twisted. Ooh. Okay. And then Elena says, I wouldn't have someone living in my house just to pay for bills somewhere else to take on her family issues when they're not even married. That's a bit much. It's not her family issues. He's saying that he don't like the way that they're spending her money. That's the issue. He feels like you paying or chipping in somewhere else and they're not even using the money wisely. So I think for me, it's not, no, Adam, she didn't choose her family over him. Because she's not in this, I don't like it when people make it about that. Is not choosing her family. She is basically saying, I understand what you see, I understand how you feel, but this is my family and she needs my help. This is my niece. I do not want my niece or anybody in that household to feel destitute. Do I think that it's a bit much? Yes, because you got a whole husband, a child, and you, and y'all can't afford to live on your own. You need your sister's help to survive. That's a little whatever. I understand where this man is coming from. However, I think that depending on how long you've been with this woman, you're going to have to earn her trust in this situation. This is her family. This is her sister. So you can't expect her to just do what you want her to do or see what you see in off rip. It's going to take time. And to Booker's point, yes, it's her problem right now, not yours. It's not your money that's going to her family. It's her money that's going to her family. So on some level, you have to remove yourself from a situation that really doesn't belong to you. Hey, Lanaya, we were reading a question that came in where a man has been with this woman. I'm not sure for how long. He says he loves her, but for the past 2 months, she's basically been half living with him. And he's basically tired of her half living with him and living at her sister's house at the same time. He feels like her sister is using her, and he just doesn't like the situation. I mean, but he's allowing it to affect the situation, Elena. Like, it does not. If a person, forget a woman, if I met a man right now and he with me all the time and he's helping his brother out right now, that doesn't affect me. That's him helping his brother out. Who am I to say your brother using you? You know your brother, he out here spending money unnecessarily. He don't need your money. You know, that's not my place. I can say what it is, and over time that person may be able to see what you're saying, but you can't expect somebody to move in a certain way with family. You can't expect her to jump into, you know what, you right, but my family. No, it's gonna take time. She has a good heart. She loves her sister. That's a beautiful thing. So to me, I think it's just like, let her know what you see. Let the song play. Let the song play out. Let the song play. Let the credits roll. I wouldn't be so hyper focused on what that is. Family, you don't want to stay, that's family business. And if it's not affecting you, say your opinion, drop it, let it go, move on. Don't put more pressure. Don't make it a you versus her. Let her figure it out for herself. I know a lot of people, they put a lot of pressure in the family situations. Those are sensitive areas. It is unwise for you to bud your head in family business. Let the song play. Unless somebody is being hurt, abused, let the song play. Let the song play. Let her know your opinion. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Kato, my thing is that at the end of the day, for me, I get that. I get you wanting to protect your woman. And I actually love that. I love when a man is protective over his woman. That's a beautiful thing. But when it comes to family, you have to let that person come to whatever conclusions. You can't force your opinion or perspective on people they've been raised with. Otherwise, you're going to create a conflict between you and the family, and that won't be good. It would be a bigger wedge that you would be creating unnecessarily. Let her know your opinion and let it go. It's not, I can see if she was given, thank you, Jeremiah. I could see if she was, if she was, thank you, Jeremiah, for the cash out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But to me, it's like, what? You like, I don't feel comfortable with any man telling him how to run his family, how to raise his kid. Like, that's not my place. Like, no. We've got to learn our place. We've got to learn our place and ride in our lane. That's not your lane. Let the song play. That's how I look at it. Don't butt up in family affairs. You know, it's not your problem. It's not your problem. Because I think a lot of people, oh, your family doing this. You know, you could say your child's mother doing this, your child's father doing that. No, let it go. You can be on their side, empathize with them. Don't get too involved, because then you get emotionally riled up. You get disgruntled. You start having a real dog in the fight, and then you can't see clearly when you need to see clearly. There needs to be somebody who's looking at the situation for what it is versus being emotionally all over the place. It's not good for two people to be all over the place. So I would just say, share what you feel, drop the mic, let it go. Let her figure out when she's ready. Don't push no woman to live in with you just because that's what you want. Let her come to the place when she's ready, because maybe this is also a sign she's not ready to move in all the way. She's not ready to take to leave her safety nest yet. And you could be looked at as, being controlling, trying to get her to move in with you and not have that safety nest anymore. Let the song play. Like I said, let the song play. Let the song play. Yeah, no, reflecting trees, it is cold where we at. It is cold where we at. Well, Elena, okay, so y'all, Elena brings up a different dynamic. I think what's throwing me off is her sister being married. If I were him, I'd be worried that it's something that their dynamic could cause problems in our home down the line. Is a fair concern. I think it is a fair concern, but I don't think right now it's not affecting him. At this point, this is data collection, y'all. This is not like we're married now. This is when I'm taking notes on how you move and what this is. If it's an enmeshment situation where she's doing way too much when it comes to her sister and is causing her to get into financial straits that are unwise and whatever that is, I'm just shooting in the dark. I have no idea. You pay attention. Don't sign up for something you can't handle. I don't think it's a bad thing for a woman to have her sister's back like that, to where she's got an ability to save money and live with you, supposedly, if you're not wanting her to pay any type of rent or bills or whatever that may be. I don't know what the arrangement you're looking for her when she moves in, but she could be saving money, living with you, and she would rather financially put out to make sure her family's good and be without. That's a sign of a good character to me. That's a sign of somebody that loves their family, is loyal to their family, maybe to a fault, but is loyal to their family. And if she has that kind of loyalty to a situation, she may not always agree with the stuff, she obviously told you. That's a sign of somebody that's going to hold her family down. I don't think that's a bad thing. I really don't. I think there are levels. There are levels, and I think that it's a wise situation for her to continue to be in herself, put herself into. No, because her sister with her whole family need to figure it out. I agree. There needs to be some type of plan, some type of transition. There needs to be something that needs to happen for her to transition out of that role, taking care of a woman who is married. Yeah, no. There needs to be an end. There needs to be a stop date on how long I take care of a married woman. But I think right now it's not a bad thing to let her do what she's doing. Why? No, that man rolling with the punches, that man is not her family. That man is the man she with right now. They're not married and she not engaged. That's not her family. That is her boyfriend. And her boyfriend is pressing her to move in with him because he don't like the way she's spending her money. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just say it for what it is. Now, does he have a right to look out for her? Absolutely. If it's genuinely about looking out for her and not you spending money for a place you don't live in, you need to be helping me here with these bills. But if it's genuine concern, I respect that. She's looking out for her blood relative. And although I understand that is probably, she doesn't need to keep doing that forever, it's not a bad thing that she helps her family out when they need help. I think that's a good thing. I think that that's a positive attribute. I'm gonna look out for my family. Listen, y'all may know or may not know, my mother is Ecuadorian and Jamaican. My daddy is white. In a Hispanic culture, family is everything. Family is everything. I even think Caribbean culture, family is everything. But I know for sure, because my mother was raised in Ecuador, our family is everything. We gonna look out for family. We gonna look out for family. Period. That's how we are raised. That is our culture. And so for me, I don't have an issue with somebody, and I don't know if this woman's Hispanic or not. I'm just saying, as a Hispanic person or of Hispanic descent, meaning my background is Ecuadorian and Jamaican, I have a healthy appreciation for someone who looks out for their family. In America, where it's every man is for themselves. That to me is a very beautiful quality to find in a woman, in my personal opinion. There are limits, and I think that those limits should come into play at some point. However, right now, I think he should just say how he feels and move on. And if she doesn't do anything about it in the future that you feel like is a good situation for you to sign up for, well, then this is data collection time. Don't sign up for something you can't handle. If you can't handle a woman that's helping her sister out and you don't feel like her sister is deserving of the help, and you think, oh, well, man, this is going to be an issue forever, don't sign up for it. But right now, with the information I've gotten from you, which is not a lot, admittedly, I don't have all the information. You got to let the song play. Otherwise, you're going to look like a hater or like you're trying to get away with her and her family. You got to let the song play. You got to let the song play. And not try to figure out a way to get her to see your perspective or figure out a way for her to see her family's. No, let her come to that on her own. You want her to come up with whatever opinion she has of her family. You don't want to be the one who's coming up with that mentality for her. Because at some point she's going to look at you and she'll be talking to her family. Let's say you do something wrong. She's going to remember how you told her not to look out for her sister. And then that will paint you out to be this heartless guy, blah, 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 whatever. Say how you feel and let it go. Sloan says Italian as well. Absolutely. Italians are very much into family. So like I said, I like a woman and I like a man that looks out for his family. Absolutely. Like loyalty, there's a certain level of, for your family. Yeah, you're going to look out for your family. You're going to look out for your family. You're going to have your family back. And if I were her, I'd be having my family back. And I would start seeing what you're saying, but I would be having my family back. Jason said it's in India as well. I wish America was like that. Yeah, Americans, they move different. We move different out here. Yeah. We move different out here, but I like that. So anyway, that's my perspective, you guys. Of course, I'm not perfect, but that's my thought process in the situation. Share your opinion, but don't make a big deal about it. Let her vent, let her come to her own conclusions, let her move at her pace and not try to force your understandings in your pace. Because that can cause a rift and you may not like what that does. Okay, so somebody said her sister's husband has apparently been bailed out of every bad situation. That's why he's okay with taking money from her sister. I'd have my family's back, but I'm hold that man accountable. Even in that situation, that's the man, though. That's the man, though. Like, he's saying the husband is manipulating the situation. The husband of the sister is manipulating the situation. Okay, I ride with you. I see not enabling somebody. Okay. But even with that, it's a man be man type of situation. Or she needs to talk to her sister about it. But that's probably going to go on deaf ears. That's her man. That's her husband. And just like that meme that went viral was like, that's my man and I'm going to stick beside him. I'm going to stick beside him. So now she has to figure out what that's going to look like with that man, or maybe talk to her mom about it, or other family members, and say, what should we do about this? I think regardless, she should stop. She should make her exit out. If I was her, I would be planning my exit. That's what I would be doing. I literally would be just taking, I would be saying, okay, I'm gonna keep helping you with the rent. But on this date, a couple months from now, I'm gonna stop. Take my name off the lease. I gotta start planning for my future. There will be an exit strategy that needs to happen at some point, for sure. Because if she's being manipulated in that way, then something needs to occur. And Sloan, I already knew. I told you that. You know, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. That's not. We're not. You know. Yeah, no. I wasn't even an option. Sloan, I ain't gonna even address what Sloan's saying, but I wasn't even an option. That's just what that is. You know, cool person, cool, great, but that wasn't, great person. I have nothing negative to say, but that was not even we talked about that. That wasn't even my thing, so anyway, that's that. Yeah. Exactly, Pam. It wasn't no thing. It wasn't no thing. I know you wanted it to be a thing, Sloan, but that was not a thing. So that was that. All right, y'all. Well, your girl got to get up out of here. Y'all, at the end of this clip, me talking to Sloan. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing night. And we gonna talk soon, okay? We gonna talk soon. Next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all comment below. Tell me, guys, what you guys want to talk about. I'll be shooting in the dark, but I really do want you guys to let me know so I can make a good decision for you guys, okay? It's 2024. Let's keep moving. Let's keep growing. I love y'all. We gonna talk soon, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.